It's National Book Lovers Day, and yes, we can all agree that is a made-up day, even more than most days. But it's an excellent excuse to talk about Margery Kempe, who wrote the first ever autobiography in English. Because it's the first one, she hasn't really nailed the autobiography formula yet. Some things we might include, like the names of her kids or the order things happen in, unimportant. Instead, Margery really wants you to know about how sexy Jesus is and that time she got married to God. But it is a really interesting read, and because it came out before the printing press comes to Britain, it's written by hand. She pays a scribe to write it out, and if she wants a second copy, she'd have to pay another scribe to write it all out by hand again. One copy can get lost very easily, and in fact that is what happens to Margery Kempe's autobiography. It gets completely lost for centuries until the 1930s, when a group of friends are playing ping pong in a house in Chesterfield, and they open a cupboard looking for some new balls, and out falls a 400-year-old manuscript. So if you haven't cleared out your cupboard in a while, now might be a good time to do that. Margery Kempe is one of the stories in my new book, Mavericks, Life Stories and Lessons of History's Most Extraordinary Misfits. It's out on the 11th of February, and you can order it now from Waterstones or Barnes & Noble or the local bookshop of your choice. My dream is to sell more copies than Liz Truss, and I know that's a low bar, but first off, I love an achievable target, and secondly, imagine being able to say, yes, I sold more copies than the Prime Minister.